Questions from Alanna. Go ahead.
Corey, Justin just said that you hit that solo shot off of Fried on his curveball, and then he settled in a little bit more effectively with the slider moving forward. How were you guys able to jump on him so early in that first frame?
He kept us off balance all night with that the last time we faced him. So, we figured we'd see it early and we'd try and attack it. Fortunately enough for us, he kind of left some balls up and we put some good swings on it. But, he's a tough guy to face, and you obviously see that in the later parts of the innings as he just bared down and we grinded through everything.
Your home runs and your RBIs is a postseason record for the NLCS. And I know you don't like to talk individually about your numbers, but how appreciative are you that you're able to be healthy and contribute to your team when it matters the most?
Yeah, that's all it's about, is helping your team win, doing what you can to help your team win. And, whether it's moving a runner, whether it's in the home run, whether it's making a defensive play, whether it's being the spark in the dugout, anything can help this team get going, you're more than welcome to do.
You're able to record the final out for Buehler when he had bases loaded and nobody out in that inning. How nerve-wracking is that in that moment, and how big of a moment was that for you guys?
Yeah, it was huge. It kind of set the table for Walker. He was incredible tonight. He was almost unhittable. That was the best I've seen Walker in a really long time. Him and Barnesy were just on the same page. Barnesy controlled him perfectly, where he didn't get caught up throwing the heater, didn't get caught up throwing spin. It was a perfect balance all the way through the whole game. And then with the relief guys coming in and shutting the door, that's huge for us.
Thank you.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Corey, specifically with Fried's curveball and slider, how much of the game plan changed against those pitches between game one and now?
We weren't really sure game one. You hadn't faced the guy. You don't really have that much knowledge. You kind of watch him throwing against other teams, but, you're kind of different. Guys normally pitch us differently. So it's a battle that first game to kind of see it out, feel it out, and do what you can to score runs. And, he got us the first game, and, we were able to jump on him today early.
And what did you think of Mookie's latest play of the year?
Yeah, just like that, like I said, that's a huge spark. That's an unbelievable play by an unbelievable player in a big moment. That's what you need to win baseball games at this time of the year.
Thanks, Corey.
Yep.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Corey, you just talked about seeing Fried a second time. Tomorrow you will see another guy for the second time, Anderson. Is it the same type of thing? You guys had gathered intel and feel a little more confident going into it?
Yeah, we never faced him before, so you don't know what to expect. And he was good. You tip your cap to him in the second game. So hopefully tomorrow we can do the same thing, come out and try and battle and grind and score a couple runs off him.
How much do you think just having this 7 game in 7 days has helped you guys? Yeah,
tremendously. We have a lot of depth on this team. Starting pitching, bullpen, position players, off the bench. It's definitely a benefit for us to have something like this. We've got 4, 5, 6 starters. We can run out there, we can throw them in the bullpen and get length out of the bullpen. It's been huge for us.
Thank you.
Next question is from Dylan Hernandez. Go ahead.
Corey, what you had to do, what you had to go through the last 2 years, not just with the surgery, but also just kind of getting back on your feet and stuff, getting back used to things last year. Just how appreciative are you that you're healthy enough to be able to perform the way you are right now?
Yeah, obviously it's I don't know if it's the word stress relief, but just able to contribute, able to feel like you contribute, able to go out there and perform the way you want to perform. But at the end of the day, the personal stats don't matter if you lose the last game. So tomorrow's all about coming out and winning a baseball game.
And how is it coming to the ballpark every day? Are you more excited coming to the park when you're, every day when you're in the kind of offensive rhythm that you are right now?
And this time of year, you're excited to come every day. Any day you can get an extra day in the postseason's awesome. That means you're winning games. That means you're moving on. So right now it's just the fun part of the year, and we're excited every day we show up.
Thank you.
Next question is from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Hey, Corey, with Walker on the mound, can you tell a difference with him from his demeanor, whether there's a guy on or the bases loaded or nobody on? Do you see anything different in any of those situations with him?
Not really. If anything, you just see him bear down more. He's a guy that he wants to beat you. He likes beating you. He does anything he can to beat you, so when you get guys on, he really digs deep and battles to get out of those moments.
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Alden.
Hey, Corey, the timing works out pretty perfectly here. How interested are you going to be in watching that other Game 7 in the ALCS? And how excited are you to play your own Game 7 tomorrow?
Yeah, you'll pay attention to it a little bit, but tonight's all about refocusing on tomorrow. Which team wins tonight for the other side doesn't matter if you don't win. So we got to focus on our stuff, and we got to come tomorrow and be ready to play a baseball game.
Thanks, Corey.
Thank you.